And welcome back, folks, to another episode of Let's Play MS Saga: A New Dawn. It's been about almost a week now since I put up a new recording. A lot of shit took a dump on me at once, Fraps being the big one. Could not actually get past a loading screen into the overworld map out of Port Marley after I had done a little bit of leveling up. So, yeah, we're using a different software right now, and hopefully it doesn't take a shit on me either. That's a big hope right there, but we'll find out later on. Anyways, it's been about an hour of in-game time that you guys have missed out on, not because of recording failures, but because I've been leveling up. So let's just do a little bit of backup here. Everybody is now level 8. I believe we were level 6 when I last ended the last video. Let's see here. Specifically, Tristan has learned a couple of new techniques, which is nice. He has learned Escape and Auto Drive. Escape takes us away from a dungeon-like area like the Moon Arc. And Auto Drive will actually allow us to visit previously seen towns like Eisengrad or whatever the hell Marie's place was called, probably Marie's place. You can use these on the world map or within the dungeon for escape. Really handy, and we're going to be using those quite a bit. Let's see here. Fritz learned Heat Clear and I believe Armor Up. Or did he already know that? I think no, I know the Heat Clear at least. And finally, she learned Terra Mind and Analyze. Analyze gives us a way to see what the enemy has for it. I don't know if it gives you drop data, but at least information on their health, their armor, blah blah. And then inflicts fear on a single enemy, which I'm not entirely certain what that does. Maybe I'll use that once or twice to see what it happens. I can't remember what fear. Do they just run from the battle, or are they just chicken shits? In that case, they should rename it the Fritz attack. Anyways, let's see here. Equipment. We've done a little bit of difference here for equipment as well. I've finally bought a beam pick for Tristan's gem, and there it is. It has a higher attack power than my other weapon, or the heat blade I had on him. And I also got him a medium shield, which looks really similar to the Goof shield, and it's probably what it's modeled after. Let's see here. Let's go over to Fritz. Fritz now has a hold of a small cannon. This was actually Aeon's once upon a time, and he also has the metal shield and metal guard that Tristan's mobile suit once had upon a time, and we also have an acid machine gun. I hadn't intended on getting an acid machine gun for the armaments for Fritz, and actually I have one for Aeon as well, but I ended up getting them to drop. There's a type of enemy on the world map known as the acid gem, which I think you guys saw once upon a time in one of the random encounters. On rare instances, they will drop these machine guns. They're not too bad. They've got a decent attack, and it saved me a little bit of money from getting a beam spray gun for each of them. And finally, Aeon here has a set of gun cannon. No, the mobile suit's not mounted on top of her shoulders. You don't have to worry about that. It's just the cannon itself, which is really powerful. But it takes 3 energy to use. And then to that degree, what I have gone and done is I have equipped Aeon's mobile suit with, as soon as I can remember who it is, set parts, Zaku 2. I have equipped her with the extra propellant, and you can see that here on the back. She's got some big strong tanks on the back there. So that actually gives us the ability to use the gun cannon right off the bat in battle without having to charge up. The only big issue is that it reduces her speed by a lot, by about 10 I believe. So that's a bit of a problem. The next thing here is I've actually gotten, and you can't really see my cursor, but I have on my left shoulder portion gotten a hold of a Zaku Shield Kai L. I believe that's going to be, yeah, it should be the one with the gray undercoating instead of the actual orange undercoating like the original. Now that is a bit different because instead of the 9 armor and -5 speed, we get, just de-equip it and find out. 12 armor only subtracts 2 speed from us, and since we're going to be worried about speed because she has those tanks on the back, that's a big benefit to us at this point. Unfortunately, I could not get a Zaku Shield Kai R to drop. Now these will drop, I think, from the Shield Zakus that usually crop up with the the Sniper Goofs, Sniper Zaku specials up north of here. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass to get. I did most of my leveling for probably an hour in the G2 system above Eisengrad. And the reason I did that is because it was very handy to actually have the save zone right there, just to be able to go back and forth, because it restores all your health. The only problem is it doesn't restore TP, and you do fight acid gems there who love to inflict the acid status on you. Let's see here. I didn't really do a whole hell of a lot for him. You know, obviously you can see he's got equipped with the small cannon and the shields now, which is nice. You should be able to use the double shield attack if you want. I think that qualifies both items there as shields. And finally, I actually did open one of the locked chests, in fact, the one up by the G2 system up there, up north where I was leveling, by accident, and got the HP parts 2. And I figured, what the hell, I've already got them, so I put them onto Tristan. These things add a whopping 100 health to your mobile suit, which is fucking fantastic. And since he's going to be doing a lot of fighting at close combat, which means he's going to get countered a lot, I want him to have as much health as possible, along with armor. Towards that degree, I have upgraded, I don't know if I ever showed off, I have completely maxed the durability for the gem. Matter of fact, I maxed most of it a long time ago. The attack, you know what, let's upgrade the attack. I want that up to full. And then we'll do one to mobility. I'm not too worried about mobility at this point. So the gem is almost completely maxed out. I haven't even touched this thing. You know what, let's give him some durability. He has shit for durability. And we'll give you a tech up, why not? So there, now I finally touched the Grimace's mobile suit. And I really haven't done a whole lot with hers since we got it, as a matter of fact. But hers comes with a mod level of 8, I believe, off the bat. So there's that. But you can see what each and every one of these little things does, if I haven't actually showed this off yet. And we'll get more into that later on. So that's the basic armaments and setups that I've done since we've actually been here. And now we get to actually go around and do some other stuff. Last we heard from the constable here, we actually have to go beat up some pirates and things of that nature, and we might as well go do that. I'm pretty well set. I don't have anything big to worry about. All my health has been restored. Just want to make sure before I walk out of here, like a big dumbass. Oh, what's that? You have no TP? Well, shit. Okay, so we're back to the world map, places that I haven't really shown off too much, and you can't see my finger pointing to it, but there are 2 forts that we can actually kind of go into right now. If you want to, that is. I happen to remember what's in these forts off the bat, so there's not much surprise into it. To the left, there's a fort, and it's Fort Arid, Fort Bert, something like that. Whichever fort I get wrong, it's going to be the opposite side. So feel free to correct me on that. One of the forts, the fort on the west side, I remember has 2 hacking tools in a locked chest for it, which is weird because you have to use a hacking tool to get it. So essentially, you just gain 1 hacking tool out of that. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. And to our east, we have another one, which I think it's going to be an optional part of a wing. I think it's a wing, which the wing I would actually really be interested in getting to see if I can use that to offset the mobility change that propellant tanks give Aeon. But we also need to go kick some pirate ass, especially because there's some things in there. Oh, another thing to show off I forgot about, and it's not going to be a big deal right now, but where are you? Ah! I have 37 Zaku 2 special data now. That's nearly enough to create a Zaku 2 special mobile suit, which we could go up to the G2 system way up by Eisengrad and use that there and create ourselves a Zaku 2 special. I'm not going to do that because later on, once we actually get enough for it, if you actually go past, I think it's 50, you need 50 special data of any mobile suit in order to be able to create it. If you actually have more data than that, and there's certain levels or tiered levels to it, the mobile suit should come with upgrades already done to it. So like the mobility, the attack, like I showed off with Tristan's mobile suit that we've upgraded, those should already be upgraded a certain degree, depending on the amount of data you spend towards it when you initially build the mobile suit. I think it's a max of 99 for something. So we're going to hold off until that, because we're going to be able to get a hold of a lot of this data really quick after we take care of the pirates. So here real soon, we actually have ourselves a Zaku 2 special to play around with, and it means a new mobile suit paint scheme as well. Until then, I'm just going to let it sit here, because I could probably farm this. Now, I'm getting the Zaku 2 special data as random drops from the Zaku 2 snipers that are showing up, the blue Zaku specials that show up with sniper rifles. They're a pain in the ass, and they're usually accompanied by shield Zakus, but every now and then they'll drop 1 special data, or they'll drop a maximum of 6 in 1 drop, which is fantastic. I, however, got most of these by the old-fashioned 1 drop per kill kind of thing, so that's nice. Another reason to actually save up the amount of data when some people may say go for it. I mean, sure, you get the mobile suit, which may be very powerful, but upgrades for certain mobile suits down the line will cost a fuck ton. So keep that in mind. I think I'm going the wrong way here. I think the port is below us. And yep, this is a mountain. Alright, we're not going to get around there. Took the wrong fucking direction. Oh, well, here's a new enemy, the Zaku Marine type. We've seen the acid gems before. They're not anything special. The Zaku Marines are... they look kind of cool, actually, but there's nothing really spectacular about them. And I don't remember what they actually drop, but at least I can show off some of this new stuff here. The acid machine gun's fairly handy. And the gun cannon is great. We're going to use that on that. Acid machine gun just melts through shit. Oh, you mother... Oh, I don't... Sorry, kids, you don't get to see my party trick this time around. That shield for defense is really, really nice. Oh, look. See, you got an acid machine gun drop there for it, and a cleansing fluid, which really does come in handy. As I said, the one big problem for leveling up near the G2 system above Eisengrad is that when one of your characters, Fritz, runs out of TP, I cannot get rid of acid, which there's gems out the wazoo that will fucking dump that status on you. So cleansing fluids come in handy, but they're kind of rare. Boost goof. Alright, I'll fight you. Could use some goof data. Fight, acid machine gun, and then gun cannon. See, because of those propellant tanks, I automatically start off with 3 energy at the beginning of the battle with Aeon, which is really freaking nice. But man, that boost goof has a lot of HP. Small cannon. Now, if you notice here, we don't get 3 energy restored each time. This is just off the bat for the most part, so that's a bit of an issue, but it means we can get a first strike that's pretty powerful. Oh, you rat fucker. Oh, that was dumb of you. I have armored that gym up to... There's no point in hell that you can actually fight me. And I got some goof data, whatever. Let's get out of the fucking woods, stop playing around in the woods, let's go south. Now there's probably going to be a... I know if I'm going to right, if there's a burned out town down here. I think there is. Oh wow, plethora of you assholes. Fine by me. You know what? I don't want the acid status. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have you charged, because I'm gonna have to worry about that later. Gun cannon on... Whatever. It'll work itself out in the end. Now, I don't remember the name of that gun that thing is using. It's like a spear propellant gun or something like that. Oh shit, there was no point in even having him boost. Boost. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've gotten a new attack with Fritz as well. The double attack, which is really nice. It attacks with both the right arm melee and the left arm fist melee. So it's kind of interesting, but it's not really handy, I guess, for him. I've never really used it a whole lot. Shoot all and double shield, which is total protection from all attacks, fantastic. But shoot all in this case will do us just fine with a small cannon. It doesn't really matter because you won't get to use any of that. And thankfully, because I'm not using fraps right now, we're not getting this lag that usually accompanied that attack. It's so nice. I don't know if I can handle this. It's just great. Now it's just the emulation fucking up. Oh wow, we didn't get bollocks out of that. Okay, come on. I think there's a burned out town. Ah, there's our first burned out town, which means the port's probably over there. So I want to try and go over here first. Now, the reason I want to avoid this is because when I was leveling, I was also walking around and didn't realize that there was a cutscene I'd walked into that you can't avoid. You just get too close to this place and you're fucked. So I don't want to do that again before I get a chance to check this fort out and confirm my suspicions. Oh, that's a waste. No acid status. Damn it! You rat fucks. Cannon, fight, acid machine gun. Now, I don't know if the beam spray gun is much more powerful than this, so if you can't get a lucky drop with... I know a lot of people try to play along sometimes with these games as I play them. If you can't get the acid machine gun to drop, which I seem to be getting some freaking great luck, or maybe it's just really not that rare and I'm just full of shit. But if you can't get an acid machine gun to drop, the beam spray gun is a really nice little one to give them, so don't be too... Oh, wait a minute, he has acid on. We're going to want to get rid of that. Acid clear. I'm going to try and be very There it is. There's a fort. And the name of this fort is... Come on, tell me it was aired. Is it aired? It's raining, I know that much. It doesn't tell me shit for this. Alright, there should be... Okay, here's our chest. Ah, shit, why not? Let's take a look. Item box protected. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sure. Optional parts. Extra wing. Okay. That is what we will need to put onto Aeon's mobile suit to offset that speed difference, I think. But we'll do that later on. Right now, I'm not too worried about her getting first attack. So, you can't go any further into these forts. There's one here, and there's one way west of here as well that kind of separates the continents. You can't go through them right now. So, that's about all you can do in these forts. There's a chest at the front end of each one of them. Both of them are locked. One, I know for a fact, gives you 2 hacking tools for some dumb reason. You spend a hacking tool to get a hacking tool. And then you get the extra wing here. So, let's go ahead into this cutscene that I screwed up while leveling and had to reload my save. Here it is. Actually, it just looks like a friendly little dock there, bud. What's to stop us? We've rickrolled every single mook enemy that's come ahead of us. What possibly could go wrong? And besides, there's 3 of us tonight. Oh god, please tell me you're not a new type. I don't know if we can deal with this type of shit. A presence I haven't felt since... Oh, you chicken shit. Remember how much money we're getting? You and your money-mad ways? Fritz, you have to learn that there's a lot of times in life where, yeah, shit is dangerous, but you're going to have to go forward with it, regardless of how you feel towards it. And so with that cutscene, you will automatically enter the pirate base. The pirate base is going to have a couple of new enemies. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to remember now. But we're going to be seeing a shit ton of return fan favorites. The acid gem fucking thing is back. So let's... Oh, good, a fork in the road. This obviously won't be a pain in the ass. I do like this tune, though. Yep. Let's go left. The air doesn't smell quite so foul down here. Okay, now we're going northwest, is it? Oh, fuck! Thank you, camera, for being right goddamn there. Oh, hey! We got a new enemy, the Gog! That just screams, kick me. Here's the Gog. Here is the fat kid that nobody wanted to pay attention to because, or be around because he smelled so bad, no hygiene. That's what this version of the Gog reminds me of, just that comical looking fat kid from old TV shows. Sorry, Gog, we've already got Fritz on our team, we don't need another one. That's machine gun. I don't remember his attacks, so we'll see what he actually does. And yes, with the acid machine gun, you too can inflict acid on the enemy. So that's kind of nice, especially when the enemy has a lot of armor. That doesn't keep them from dodging the status effect. Cool, got an ECAP S. I might be farming these assholes later on. Oh, treasure chest in a lot. Crap. Oh, hey, cool, that guy. Kind of disappointed it's not a bear guy, but beggars can't be choosers. It's so nice being able to use the gun cannon right off the bat. So they do have a bit of health. About 100. I could use Analyze from Aeon, but to me it's a waste of TP right now. Didn't get bollocks out of it either. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be using that chest there. I don't remember what's in it. Ooh! Oh, yes! Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna go equip these right freaking now. And this is a good opportunity to use Tristan's escape, because we're technically in a dungeon, so we're gonna use escape, which should warp us out of the dungeon because I don't feel like putting up with a bunch of random fights. That should be right at the front of the dungeon, at the world map. Perfect. New technique from Tristan. We're gonna use auto drive to port Marley. So it's basically instant transmission, separated into 2 separate moves. And we just walk into Port Marley here. I am totally upgrading this thing. Now, the Dom legs should be really speedy with armor on them, so let's set... Is it parts? Yeah, it is parts, that's right. Okay. Alright, gym legs. Leg parts. Dom legs. Armor 2, speed 20, HP 90. We're really not missing a whole lot out of that. I mean, that's an overall boost. I like that. And the speed. Ugh, but how retarded is this going to look? Wow. I've seen a goof fly. I've seen a Dom fly, but I don't think I've ever seen a gym fly like that. That's some nice Air Jordans you got there, Tristan. You know, we'll take it. I'm trying to decide if I want to rest. I might as well. Just to... Yeah, why not? It's only... Luckily, the inns aren't too outrageous in price. I mean, one good random battle and you've paid for your inn. Although now I'm kind of thinking what's in that locked chest. Sure, I'll save. Why not? Just in case the recording borks up. I remember when I was leveling, I was trying to find a good place to level before I decided to do it in the G2 area, north of Eisengrad. And I went really far north, like to where it turns to snow, so up in like Russia. Don't do that. First battle I got into was with a command type gym I've never seen before. Or at least not one that we've seen so far. And it's very high leveled. More so than we are. And it wrecked me. And I could not escape the battle. And I lost an hour's almost worth of progress. I was a little mad at that. It hovers? So does it walk? Oh, it does too walk. Nice! I love this. There's a burned out town. Now these towns I think are supposed to be burned out story-wise because of the pirates around them. I think there's another one somewhere north of us. Fuck you guys, seriously. I should have more speed now, which would be nice. I'm cannon, and we'll go with that. Not quite enough. That was more than enough. Oh, it inflicts speed down, does it? God damn it. They inflict acid. Oh, they have acid swords, that's why. That might be something they actually drop. Nope. Small cannon. Fight. Acid machine gun. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, this has just been a failure of a fight. I didn't get much out of that at all. That really does suck. Make sure you do clear the acid. If anyone remembers playing Pokemon long time ago, and the original generation, so red, blue, yellow, and green if you count it, the acid effect, or the poison effect that would happen onto your Pokemon. You know what, we're actually going to use... Tristan is going to become my repairing guy for a bit, because he doesn't have a lot of things that we would use to in battle a whole lot. And so he's going to become more primary healing for the time being. Anyways, we're back here. Should be at the fork in the road. We're not going to go left. We're going to go right. Although I'm really tempted to get that chest. I still don't remember what's in it. Alright, we're going to get rid of the acid gem first, because I really don't want to put up with you. Now for a mega particle cannon, that's not that powerful. pick, small cannon, and acid machine gun. Goddamn critical attacks. There you go. Just cannon fire, boy. Best answering. My hope is to go through this and clear out what I need ahead of time without having to actually come back here, because I hate this place. I hated it when I played this game the first time. I've hated it every subsequent time I've played it, just because of the acid, and this place can be a bit of a maze, and having the hover is nice. Shit. Let me out of this area. No, not more acid gems. I don't want to fight you. I can take out at least 2 of you. Almost. I think they have roughly 50 health. Whew. I'll take the little bit of attack they hit us with as long as it doesn't inflict acid on us. Alright, cleansing fluid, that'll come in handy. Okay, here. Well, this is a weird map. Man, I love having hover. This is great, but it does walk. I'm using the diagonal pad now, and it makes your character walk. I didn't know the Dom could walk when I first saw it in action. I only saw it hover ever. I didn't think it could actually walk. I thought the feet were just incapable of doing it. I can only imagine the actual physics behind getting that sucker to move. Make a particle cannon, make a particle cannon. Oh. Nicely done there, Fritz. You missed something the size of an Akai. It's not like it's a small mobile suit. It's not a bit or a funnel. They seem to be hitting your big ass pretty good. Cleansing fluid, I'll take it, fine. At least I got something out of the fight. Oh, that really screwed with me when we came back out of that battle. I couldn't remember which way I was going. One long corridor after another. Oh, looks like we got a split here. Oh wait, no, we got a save point. Yes! Excellent. Yes, I will save. So that'll heal up our mobile suits pretty good. And I'll be able to save as well. I'm gonna have to go through after I beat this game and clear out my memory card. There's gonna be so many of these freaking records. Okay, here, so we've got our save point. You know, I am curious if there's anything behind these boxes. But not before we get into another fight. There's something else I was going to talk about. No, I can't remember. This is what happens when I don't have alcohol. It just muddles my mind. Oh, now I remember. Yeah. In the battle before, or the episode before this, somebody brought up that I keep shitting on the gym. The gym is stupid. It's a piece of crap. Blah, blah, blah. And a couple people sent me a few individual messages, and somebody actually did respond to the guy in the chat, and I can't remember who they were off the top of my head, and I don't know why my memory's so befuddled. Anyways, good on you for bringing it up. Yeah, I do harp on the gym a lot, and it's true. The gym is a piece of crap, but it's a piece of crap in most of these games that we play. They're very bottom of the barrel, very basic. They have no ability to tune most. Ooh, the sub-rock gun. That's the gun that the Zaku Marine was using. I might actually equip that depending on how... I wonder how much strength that actually gives. But, I harp on the gym because it's a piece of crap most of the time in the games themselves. They don't have a lot of stats. They're a dime a dozen. And until you, like in Federation vs. Aeon, until you get like a 3-star or so, they're pieces of shit. Especially compared to their variants like the Gym Ground or the Gym Command or anything like that. They're much, much better gyms. And Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, the Gym 2 that I was using that would not fucking die. I lost the arm, I lost the head, the shield, the weapons. I was fucked, and it would not die. The gym was just trying to endear itself to my heart, and it was working. I will say that much. Let's see here. Actually, you know, I'm gonna give, if it is any good, I'm gonna give it to her because she's the one who's gonna be using it a lot more. So there's that. It is better. It's got a weird design to it, though. Alright, so we've upgraded her attack power then. That'll work for me. Is there anything behind here? Nope. Might as well refresh our health. But the gym itself, if you look at it from a standpoint of in the series and in terms of specs, which the original poster did bring out, that it was pretty good. Yeah, it has great specs. It's much better than the Zaku 2 in a lot of regard. But when you look at the variants that the Zaku 2 series comes out with, and some of those lines, and the Gelgoog completely smashes the gym in terms of just most of it, generator, everything else, that's when it starts to really fall off. But as a baseline mobile suit from which all the other variants come around from, it was fantastic. I will give it that. But they just did not want... They needed a Mook mobile suit for the Federation, I think, in a lot of these games. You know, something that's just, alright, here's to get you started, have fun, try not to cut yourself with it. And that's what they ended up turning those into. The gym here is actually not that bad. And when we get the variant gyms, like the gym commands and stuff like that, oh man, those things rock. And the gym here, you know, with a little parts mix and matching here is pretty fantastic after a while. So it's not to say that they're all shit, it's just that they get portrayed as shit, and unfortunately enough, that's what I get to deal with. I should make a video one day called Lokenhar and the Gym, a fable. So a lot of the longtime viewers of my channel here have seen that I do get the worst of luck when I am piloting a gym. It's basically my fault. Please tell me that's for the actual story battle there. That's not bad. I'll take that. I guess we'll take you out first. Yes, machine gun on you. Fight with ooh, gun cannon. Speed up. You guys don't speed up. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. See, we inflicted acid. Well, it doesn't matter because he's dead now. Nice. Now you're all alone. Sub-rock gun. I'm actually surprised he didn't... Oh, it's because he's charging, that's why. Jesus, would you die? So basically the rotation for Aeon now is going to be gun cannon off the bat, sub-rock gun, gun cannon, sub-rock gun, and so on and so forth, unless I need to charge up for anything else. Tristan also did learn a new boost attack as well, which I think is the Mega Slash or something like that. I'll show it off eventually. We'll be using it here real shortly. Oh shit, it's in here. Ooh, chest. Come on, more mole suit parts. Metal Guard 2. Oop, nope, I didn't want you. How are you? Ooh, minus on speed though. Can I equip both? It does give a lot of armor. Right arm. Go ahead and equip that onto him. Man, I'm getting a lot of these forward battles. Has machine gun, gun cannon. They don't do a hell of a lot of damage, but there are a lot of them. Okay. We'll get through here eventually. Kind of want to head back to the save point now, but I shouldn't do that. How long have I been recording for? 34 minutes or so. You know what? Let's go ahead and split this video up even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here and start it back up for the next episode. And we'll go ahead and do that because I've been making these way too long. So we'll be back in just a little bit.